everyone, welcome to my kitchen. My name is Cheri and today is National Julienne Fries Day and it's also Wacky Wednesday. So we're gonna make our Julienne fries from carrots. So carrot fries today, that's what we're doing. But before I get started, if this is your first time here, you love food, fun, and wacky recipes, hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And be sure to check the description below to find out how subscribing helps to feed the hungry. So I thought this was really interesting. I actually have not made these before. I tried just a few while ago, but I didn't cook them the entire time, so they weren't quite crisp yet. But I wanted to be able to give you an idea of what we were making here. They're kind of like sweet potato fries. They have the same texture, and the flavor's not too far off from that either because they're kind of sweet. You know, carrots have a little bit of sweetness like a sweet potato does. So I think this will be a lot of fun though. So Julienne, when you cut something Julienne style, it's like matchstick. If you think of like those little, oh, have you ever seen like the little hot fries that come in like a potato chip bag? Kind of like that. So like matchstick. Or at least I think that's what they're referring to. Hopefully this isn't in honor of some person that really likes fries and their name is Julienne. I act like I know what I'm talking about, but most of the time I don't. So anyway, I'm going to show you how to cut our carrots first. So I'm going to go ahead and peel my carrot. I'm going to tell you, a couple weeks ago, I did a video on different types of vegetable peelers. So this is a serrated one. And this is really great for fruits. It's things that have like a really thin skin on them, like tomatoes, peaches, that sort of thing. But I've just noticed all in all, a serrated peeler, it just seems like it cuts so much more and smoother. I don't know, it gets the job done faster if you ask me. I just love these things. I'll put them in the description below. All right, so I'm going to chop off both ends. And then I'm going to cut, maybe about 2/3 of the way from the skinny end down this way. And then I just want to cut it in half so we get a nice flat surface to work with. And same with this piece as well. And then from there, I'm just going to start slicing. And then I'll turn them on their side. If they still look really thick, I'll slice them in half again. And that's how I do it. So that might not be like the professional chef way. I don't know. I always tell everybody, I'm not a chef. I just play one on YouTube. All right. Now for our thicker piece. All right. Last little carrot right here. So I just tossed them all in a bowl together. And then I also put a couple of tablespoons of oil in the bottom of here. And I used we have a garlic infused oil, Pampered Chef does, and I'll put the link to that below also. But you can just use a regular canola oil or avocado oil, whatever oil you have. So I'm just kind of giving these a toss. I do want to add a little bit more garlic to this though. So I've got 2 cloves here that we're just going to press in here. And that is probably pretty good. All in all, I think that's probably only about a clove. A little bit of Parmesan cheese, a couple tablespoons or so. I'm going to add a little bit of red pepper flakes. It's totally optional if you don't like spicy stuff. I'm not going to put a whole lot of these in here, just enough to give it just a tiny bit of heat. And a little bit of pepper. All right, I'm going to push this out of the way. Throw these things in the sink. And then we are just going to toss all of this together, make sure they're all nice and coated with our oil and our seasoning and our cheese. All right, and then I've got my air fryer here from Pampered Chef. It's got 2 nice little trays in it. And might still be warm from when I was testing those fries earlier. So I've got 2 trays in here, and I'm just going to divide them evenly, my fries. Is that warm? No. And we're just going to spread them out, make sure they're in a single layer. And then I'm just going to put my air fryer, I'm going to put it on the highest setting, which is air fry. This thing also bakes, it dehydrates. And you know, so I've gotten rid of my dehydrator. I also got rid of my toaster. If I want toaster now, I just lay it on. If I want toast now, I just lay it on here. I had an air fryer before and it had a big basket that you took out and I really couldn't do bread in that. Where this, I can actually lay 6 pieces of bread on here. I can do like garlic, cheese bread and not have to heat up the whole oven, you know, which heats up the whole kitchen. All right, I think that's good. So I'm going to put these back in here. And this does come with a basket also that rotates, so that's pretty cool. But today I'm just using the trays. I think the trays are kind of my favorite. I'm going to close it up and we're going to let these cook. We're going to let them air fry for about 25 minutes. All right, our carrot fries should be just about done. but I'm gonna let them cool for just a second before I take them out, and I'm gonna make a little bit of a dipping sauce. So you can use whatever you want. You can do, you know, some Thousand Island with some ketchup, or you can mix together anything you want. So today I decided I'm gonna mix up a little bit of mayonnaise. I've got a light mayo here. So maybe about a half a cup or so. And then I've got some refrigerated dill that comes in a tube, which I like because it's kind of concentrated. So tiny squeeze of that. I would normally use fresh dill, but I killed my dill this year. It was kind of a big dill. All right, so a little bit of dill in there, and then I've got a half of a lemon. I'm just gonna squeeze a little bit of lemon juice, not quite all of it. And give it a stir again. And that looks pretty darn good. Almost looks like tartar sauce, but it's not. All right, so let's take our fries out. Well, they look pretty. I got a few dark ones on this one. So one thing I want to mention, as I forgot to do it, is we have 2 trays like this. About halfway through the cooking time, so about 10 minutes in with these, you want to rotate the trays. So put the bottom one on the top and vice versa. So that's why I've got these dark ones here, where you can see on this tray, I really don't. They look really pretty though. I love the colors. All right, so let's dip these in here and give these a try. Those are surprisingly good. I just don't normally, well, I like the flavor of a carrot, but I don't like to eat it like raw as a snack. I feel like they're really hard. Like sometimes they kind of hurt your teeth, and they're usually cold. I like butterscotch carrots, you know, like candied carrots when they're cooked. I like that. So I really like this. It does remind me of sweet potato fries. They're not crunchy like a French fry. However, I only had them in for 20 minutes. So if I would have left them in maybe another 5 minutes, rotated the trays, they might get a little bit crispier. Or I could also put it on dehydrate if I wasn't in a hurry to eat them, and let them just dry out in there a little bit more. But overall, they're really, really good. I mean, like I said, they're definitely no French fry, but the flavor's really there. It's something different, and I'm surprised I like them as much as I do. I think they're really good. So I hope you'll give them a try. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.